What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Collecting and Hobbies Presents Wrestling Figure Review. And if this stupid thing will stay on, this pad is starting to come off. I guess I don't know why, for only had it a couple years, but anyway, keeps kicking my phone off while I'm trying to do this review. But we're going to be reviewing Carmella. That's what she looks like in her packaging. You can see that without the light shining. There we go. The Slammy Award. I ordered that specifically from two different places on Walmart.com, and neither one of them gave me the one with the Slammy Award, even though they both state that they come with the Slammy Award. So don't fall for that on Walmart.com. I ordered from Walkout Wear and from Mattel themselves. Anyway, I got Carmella there in a kind of a cool little pose. I had her wrapped around one of the other figures, putting them in a chokehold. I was going to do a top 10 video, actually, but these are the only ones I actually have at the moment. I only have 9 open because I've only just started opening these a couple months ago. If you see my other figure reviews before this, then you would know that. So we're going to do a review over Carmella and my somewhat customized Bayley here. So let's go over articulation and all that kind of stuff first. So the good thing is about these figures is this is from Series 70. So this is when they still had full articulation, still had the thigh cut swivels. She still has ankle joints that go up and down in the boot in the shoes, and they have this more. They have a little bit more range of motion, somewhat sometimes with these kind of joints. Even though you see the hinge there and the peg or the pin that goes through it, but they also have the articulation where they have the bicep swivel, which the newer ones don't. And just in case you don't already know what I'm talking about, which you probably do, but see, these are the newer ones, like Series 82 Becky. See, she didn't have the bicep swivel, no ankle joints, no thigh joints, even though you can't really tell there because of her shorts, but you can tell like right here on Alicia Fox, no thigh joints. But so this is when they had basically the same, is what you call elite articulation. The elites still have all that kind of stuff on there. So this is actually from, I believe, somewhere around August of 2015, I believe, is when she wore this. I was actually there when she wore this exact outfit one time at NXT, and it was just a taping of a regular show. She's got her cheetah print shoes, which look good. The paint on this is actually pretty good, except for one minor little flaw in her t-shirt right there. Right under the Fabulous, there's a little speck of black. The likeness looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's good, especially for basic. They're doing a face print version of her that should be out in a few months, hopefully, or early 2019. Where she's got the dollar bills all over her pants when she won Money in the Bank. That'll be an elite figure, and I'll come with the Money in the Bank briefcase, which is, I think, not 100% sure, but I think it's just a repack of this, bonus item that you can get, and some of the basic figures. Just a repack of this, maybe the bottom part will look better, hopefully, where you don't see this part, but it'll be just like this, but it'll be white and the accurate colors of what it's supposed to look like. So she's got her socks here, and they go all the way up to her knees. Fabulous all across her belt, and Fabulous on her t-shirt, and the cheetah print that they were famous for. The both Enzo, Cass, and Carmella. She's got the swivel joint here. It goes, side to side and back and forth. It doesn't twist 360 all the way around like some action figures do, but she doesn't. And of course, you got the hinge and the ball joint on the shoulders. You got the bicep swivels that we were talking about before. You got the elbow joints, and of course, her hands are articulated at the wrists, and then going down to her waist. Of course, she has waist swivel. She has ball hinged. What do you call it? Thighs or hips, and then you got the thigh cut that you can twist. And this figure's pretty much new. I pretty much never touched it. I just posed it one time, and I mean, she's like, everything is super tight on this figure right now. I don't really want to loosen it up, but you get the picture. There's the knees, and there's no articulation here. It kind of looks like it. That's just her socks, but there is articulation down in the ankles, right in here, and also right there, your shoes. And that's about it. The only difference, the main difference between basics and elites, well, you guys probably already know this, but like the males and the basics, like look right behind you or right behind her, they don't have the ball joint in the hips. They just kick out. They can't, can't open. This one is so tight, it's not even moving. Not sure why. These joints do break very easily, though. They're plastic. They're made out of a soft kind of fragile plastic. But if you look at Bayley, see she spreads out a little bit more. But anyway, so let's move on to Bayley. You're probably wondering, where did I get these? These actually came from one of these figures, the NXT Takeover figures, Target exclusive that comes with their Tube Man. But the Tube Man that came with my Bayley was didn't have, it was defective. This is what I'm talking about. Here's her Bayley buddy. Now she comes with a red one, the blue Bayley. The difference, the NXT Takeover, the one that comes with the Target exclusive is dark blue. It's like blue, and it comes with these Tube Man things. And hers, see, there's a little there's like little molded things in the top that slides into that, and it's supposed to stay there. It's supposed to be glued in and molded and connect to this part, but it didn't have that, so I took it back. And they told me I could keep these because they fell out of the bag at the last second. I forgot and to put them in there, and so I took them back, and they said, well, we already defected it out, so defect anyway, so you can keep them. So that was cool, Target. So now I got some extra entrance gear. I don't even know these tassels, I guess. Wrist tassels, like Macho Man, because that's her hero. And that's what they're all about. But so she has the same articulation. She's a basic 74. And she got the same articulation as Carmella with the joints at the right here, and at the boot cut, the knees, and like that, and the thigh cut, and the twistable hands, and the joints at the elbows. Everything's all the same. And a ball jointed head, I don't think I talked about that, but Carmella can't twist her head all the way around because of her hair, I don't think. But Bayley can because it doesn't get in the way. And this Bayley Like some people hate it, some people love it, but if you look at it, it is pretty accurate. I mean, I don't know how it's coming across on camera with the light and everything, but the light it actually kind of makes it a little cartoony. But there's no sunlight. I'm doing this review at night, and the light. I thought it would be better with the lighting here, like this. But yeah, she has the exact same articulation. And let's. Oh wait, Carmella. Let's see. Carmella might be able. No. Maybe. Not sure. Maybe put her arms down. Might be able to twist her head. Yeah, well, maybe a little bit. It's still hindered. It's still kind of. I don't know. I can't seem to get it to. It doesn't want to move that much because it's still. Yeah, it's still a little bit hindered there. And there's Bayley's, by the way. Basically the same thing. It's Carmella, same kind of card, just different series. They still sell these at Walgreens too if you're looking for them. They have one up the street from me right now. And I'll show you the Target and the Target exclusive real quick. Typing it in. There we go. That's what she looks like. She comes with her Bayley buddies, but she's in blue. It looks like there's 4 pieces there. There is. It's the top and the bottom, and then the 2 arms up top. But yeah, maybe I'll do this without the light next time. But I just wanted to try it, see what it looked like. All right, but yeah, as far as these figures go, I'd say Bayley, as far as the likeness and the figure itself, it's a great figure. I would highly recommend it. The only thing that a lot of people really complain about with this Bayley is the top. The top it looks like it's a reused mold of something else. See, there's no mold here. Well, you know what? No, I don't think there is. Kind of feels like it, but it doesn't. There's not. It's just painted on. And you see the strap. It looks like it's supposed to be like a bikini top or something. And so it doesn't really match because, I mean, it's not a bikini top. It goes all the way across because, I mean, there's the painted top. There's no bikini split. So, yeah. So that's the main thing. But I like her with these little tassels. It doesn't matter if it's on the blue one or the green one. And I love this figure, especially if you put her with her Bayley buddies and everything. It looks great. I don't actually have any Bayley buddies out. Look at that. That's pretty tall, too. That's just half of it. But eventually I will probably. I haven't decided if I'm going to open this Hideo Itami. But if you're wondering where they got the green one, that one came with Samoa Joe. And these are all canceled now. These are all clearance out. They don't make these anymore. Some of them are going for quite a bit on eBay. So that's why I wasn't sure if I was going to open them. I did get this one to open, the Tommaso Ciampa. And it says clearance on it, 908, but they're not actually on clearance, I don't think, anywhere. Because these have actually a different number than the rest of the line. Because you see, he comes with a chair instead of the Bayley Buddy things, like the rest of Series 1. They released these a little bit after, and the number's different. The assortment number is 42 instead of 44, I think. So, let's see. His is 42, and this one is... Oh, well, it is the same. FGT 42. This one's number 44. Ciampa is 93, but it's different. I don't know, but somehow they ring up differently for some reason. Because I just got that one a couple days ago, and it rang up for $12.99. And some targets are actually selling it for $6.98 now, or something, $5.98. But anyway, that's my review of Bayley and Carmella. I recommend both of them, or I wouldn't have picked them up in the first place, I guess. And I can't wait for Carmella's new Elite to come out, especially. And they did have a new head scan of Bayley that they just showed at San Diego Comic-Con. Her mouth isn't open, but she's smiling. And her teeth could be a little painted better, tiny bit better on the underside. But and she's got a little bit of extra green splotching right there. Hard to see in the light, but yeah, it's there anyway. But that's it for Bayley and Carmella. And once I get Ember or another Diva open, maybe I'll do a top 10 or my Diva collection video. So I'll see you guys on the next one.